How you doing? How you doing, Suzanne? Thank you very much for coming on my tour today. Where are you from, Suzanne? Stefan, Barbie, hey Barbie, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Catmas. Can you hear me okay, actually? Memphis from Memphis. How are you today? How is life, everybody? Type a little chat in the box. Let me know you can hear me okay. Teresa. Hello there. Welcome to España. Mucho calor aquí ahora. Vente. Pauline. Hey Pauline, you just joined at the last minute on my other tour this morning. Thank you very much for coming on my tour. How are you today? Feliz Navidad. 20 degrees here today. I know some people are from Canada and America. You'll be getting extremely low temperatures in certain places. I empathise and sympathise. I have been there and got the t-shirt myself. I'm getting quite old now, so hence I decided to spend the winter in warmer climes. Unfortunately, I suffer from depression. I got hit with a bout of depression, actually, when I came here, despite being in Spain and in the sunshine. So it just shows you, you know, things can be going quite well and they can still get hit. So all the families are on the beach today, barbecues and so on. Agatha, hello. Agatha, Sheila, Adrian. Hello there. Thank you for coming on my second tour of today. Quite busy. It's the busiest I've seen it since I arrived 3 weeks ago. This has been dead here. But Christmas Day, it must be a tradition for the families to come down to the beach. Obviously it's 20 degrees, so it helps. Suzanne, Lorraine, Sarah, how you doing? Welcome to the Costa del Sol. Costa del Christmas. It's very lovely on the beach today. And it's very busy as well. You can see the Spanish should be all going for the lunch now. It's like 10 to 3. You can see that's 10 to 3. Hey Lorraine, how you doing? Suzanne, thank you for coming on my tour again. Always a pleasure to have you on board. Oh, yeah, outside there. I know America and Canada have been getting hit with some extremely low temperatures. So at least you can see a bit of sunshine today. A little bit of sunshine. Sarah, Merry Christmas. Sorry I missed you earlier. Ah, no problem. We're all busy, Sarah, you know. Everyone's got their own lives to be going on with. It's Christmas after all, you know. People travel around different parts of the world and the countries to see their families and so on. And as Chris Rea, I mean, look at Chris Rea. He's been trying to drive home for Christmas since 1986. And he's still not got home. Poor Chris Rea. One time I'll get home for Christmas. Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. Well, I'll tell you what, I must have walked a few thousand steps today, actually. I walked all the way along to the Castillo. In fact, I don't know if anybody was here. I was along earlier on. It's 20 degrees, and there was a gentleman walking his dog. He had a very big, thick woolen overcoat on and a scarf. So I don't know what he was trying to hide. Oh, so look at the beach. Mark, hey Mark. Chelsea, how you doing? Look how calm the water is today. Let's go. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea. See if I can see any hot bodies for the ladies here. In fact, when I was coming back earlier on, there was a guy jogging. He looked like the Hulk. You know the Hulk? He wasn't green, but he had a body like the Hulk. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. All the hotels are pretty horrible hotels here, aren't they? Some of the buildings are grotesque. It's like brutalist 70s architecture, you know. All these were flung up in the 70s and the 80s at the end of when after Franco died, the fascist dictator. All this was all fishing villages here. So they had to build up all these apartments and hotels pretty quickly. Some of them are not very well designed, shall we say. It's called brutalist architecture. Malaga, the main airport is just over there. The plane's coming over here. Morocco is over there. Over there is Morocco. 500,000 cannabis farms in Morocco, by the way. 500,000 cannabis farms. And that's only the ones that they know about. So I wonder how many there are. So hopefully everyone's having a nice Christmas time. Has anyone had Christmas lunch or Christmas dinner yet? Suzanne, have you had your turkey? It's a bit early for the Americans, mind you, isn't it? Do you do turkey, Suzanne? Or do you have something different? It's all the Spanish. I'm cooking up a huge pot of split pea soup with pancetta. Oh, that sounds nice. Can't beat a... In Spain, they have a soup called gazpacho, and it's like a minestrone, but it's cold. They eat it cold here, gazpacho. It's basically like minestrone. And yeah, they eat it cold in the summer to keep cool, you know. The first time you taste it, it's quite strange actually, eating cold soup. Because soup is normally to be taken hot, you know. It's way too cold here. Christina, Neil, how you doing? By the way, I've got my sunglasses on in the screens. I might not see every question if you're asking questions. So please, if you ask a question and I don't see it, ask again. Man! I swear to God, man, what are you doing? Just go! I'm trying to get my phone. 1 second, everyone. I can't see what I'm doing, and it's quite bright. Hello, everyone. I don't want directions, I just want you to go. Man, why is it not saying go? Oh, it's so annoying, man. Why does technology get you going? Wow. Jesus God. Wow, man, so this is, look. This is just getting a nightmare, man. Come on. Pain in the butt. How are you doing, everyone who's joining? Michelle, Karen, Diane, Anna. How you doing? How's life? Well, that only took about 2 minutes. How long to go, everyone? 2 minutes. Diane, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. What are you talking about? It's warm. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, well, we're not going there. It's warm today. It's 20 degrees Celsius. And there's no way I've walked past that. See this phone I've got? Do you know what it is, everyone? I've got 2 phones. Another phone I've been having right problems in it. It's doing my nothing. YouTube stopped working today on my earlier tour. I mean, YouTube stopped working? Come on, eh? The joys of being a live virtual tour guide and you can't see what you're doing. It's great fun, man. I don't know how these tour guides do it in Egypt and all that. You know, Leslie and everyone who does it in all these hot countries where it's like 40 degrees and blinding sunshine. How do they do it? You can tell I'm from Scotland, eh? I'm not used to this bright sunshine and weather. Joanna from Poland. Hey, Joanna. Has it started yet? I can't see. I'll just block off the whole pavement, man. Come on, man. 1 minute. I can't even see. Hello, everyone. Who's joining? Welcome to the Costa del Sol. Paul here. Let's see. See if I can see it. It's quite annoying. Here we go. Tour's about to get started. Hello, everyone. Hi there. Thank you so much for joining my Christmas Day tour. It's not really a tour. It's just basically a walk and a chat today. It's basically to say hello to everyone and thank everyone for all the support over the last year and couple of years. I've been on Heygo now for almost 2 years. Next month is my Heygo anniversary. So thank you very much. So this I started doing these tours 2 years ago on Christmas Day. Over the last couple of years we've realised that people are housebound and so on. That's the beauty of the Heygo, doing the virtual trips. As the Heygo has opened up the world again to people who can't travel for whatever reason. If you have not already followed my channel, on the screen somewhere will be a follow button. If you can follow my channel. Also, if you can take the lots of postcards. Is anybody here for the very first time? I think most people will be here have been here before. So just in case you don't know, you can take lots of postcards with the big round white button. There's not really that many postcard opportunities on this tour, to be honest. This is Fungirola. And basically we're walking towards a castle here. But basically this promenade is 7 kilometres long. So it goes all the way from the castle, all the way through Fungirola, and all the way to Los Beliches, away along here. Over here is a place called Benalmádena. Over here. I used to stay over there. And just behind that is Malaga Airport, and that's where Malaga, the main airport is Malaga, in the main city. And it takes about 30 minutes on the train. The train is very inexpensive here in Costa del Sol, but the train only goes as far. This is the last stop. Marbella is another 30 minutes down the coast to the west. This is facing west here. So it's about £3.40 on the train, and it takes about 30 minutes from Malaga. So it's quite handy, as you can see. This is the Mediterranean here, and just across there is Morocco. You can actually see Morocco on a clear day. I think at its shortest point it's only about 12 kilometres apart. But yeah, so if anybody has any questions, anybody wants to add anything to the tour, please type a message in the chat. We'll get a little chat going here. We're going to play some Christmas songs as well. And I'll tell you a little bit about Christmas in Spain as well. Hey, is that? I thought Lexia joined. Merry Christmas, everyone. Jennifer, Laurie, Lynn, Christopher. Woohoo! Malaga is very famous for wine and art, museums, Picasso. All down the Costa del Sol, there's all little places called bodegas you can go to. When I lived here, I've lived in Spain twice, and the first time I lived here, I got into drinking wine. I used to collect wine, actually. I used to go about to all the different bodegas, the wine makers. It's like visiting a whisky distillery in Scotland. You go to all the different bodegas and you can buy and sample their wine. I like red wine and rosé. I'm not too keen on white wine. I can drink it, but it gives me a headache sometimes. This is a nice car, man. Look at that. Dodge. Woohoo! He wants to be on. They all think you're on YouTube. That's what they say to you. You're on live on YouTube. And now we are live on YouTube, aren't we? All the Heygo tours get broadcast live on YouTube as well. But you can't take postcards or chat as well. So that's the beauty of the Heygo, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Lynn and Tricia, for leaving. Ah, Tricia, hello, Tricia. I never saw you come in there. Thank you very much for leaving a tip, by the way. There's no pressure to leave a tip. I understand that a lot of people can't afford to leave a tip and so on. If you can afford to leave a tip, that's fantastic. If not, don't worry about it. As I say, I kind of just do this as a thank you on Christmas Day. I don't really celebrate Christmas Day too much, to be honest. Merry Christmas. No, there's plenty of people sunbathing. It's 20 degrees today, look. This is the busier beach is further along, the San Francisco beach is further along that way. So as I say, the Spanish will be on lunch now. You've got to look at the time, it's 15:04. The Spanish will be away for lunch. 2 hours lunch. I've got dinner booked at 6 o'clock somewhere. You don't get Christmas lunch here like you do back home. They're big into their seafood here. Christmas Eve is their main celebration. But look at the boats, this is what they do, the grilled fishing, look. See that? Look at that. It looks like sea bream or something, doesn't it? Dorada. Is it bream? Bass? Anyone recognise the fish? So that's how they do the grilled fish here, isn't it fantastic? They usually have the grilled sardines here as well. Louise! How's everyone doing? Thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Louise, for coming today. How are you? Look at the fish. I usually have the grilled sardines. In fact, I've not had them yet. I'll need to have them. I've had plenty of rosada and bass. Prawns, I've had lots of prawns. Almost every day I eat prawns. These are called chiringuitos, these restaurants. Especially in paella. I've had paella a few times. Paella is a local Spanish dish as well, the rice. I think it originated in the Valencia region. And you can have it in different ways. Seafood, vegetable, vegan, chicken, or whatever. So I always have seafood. Paella. Where are we? We're in a place called Fungirola. It's in the Costa del Sol. It's just in between Malaga and Marbella. So it's about 30 minutes from Malaga. Fungirola is the 4th largest town or district in the area. The area is called Andalucia. Malaga is the main city. I think there's about 500,000 people in Malaga, actually. There's about 80,000 people who live here in Fungirola. But during the summer, obviously, that could potentially go to about 150,000 people. It is a mostly tourist destination. Families, lots of all-inclusive hotels, and so on. And look how peaceful the sea is. So this is Fungirola. Marbella is where I took the boat trip to, yes. Yes, Marbella, to be in between Marbella and Portobanús. So this is facing east. Okay, so Malaga is east, and Marbella and Gibraltar, you know, the British colony of Gibraltar, is down there. So you've got Gibraltar and Marbella is west. And of course that's where the sun sets, west. Where I live in my apartment block, unfortunately, because of the position of Fungirola, you only get the sun here. I only get the sun on my balcony until 2 o'clock. And the sun goes away from here because of the position of Fungirola. The sun actually disappears. Only the top half of the beach gets left. And that's up till about 4 or 5 o'clock. But it's just because of the position that Fungirola lies in. The sun goes behind us quite quickly, you know, at 2 o'clock. How's Pauline doing? Thank you very much, Pauline. So it's quite nice to go on the beach and relax. Like that lady there, look. Lady's just chilling out there. Sunbathing, breathing, meditating. I like to go for a walk along the beach in the morning. It's about 7 kilometres all the way along here. It's a straight line, basically. From one end to the other is 7 kilometres. So what's that, about 4.5 miles? Something like that. It's quite sad, actually, because I was saying this earlier on my other tour that because of COVID, Brexit, the economic situation and so on, is a lot of the places are closed down. I mean, what happens to the restaurants in the summer is a lot of restaurants do close in the winter for, they call them reforms, you know, for redecoration purposes, vacations and so on. If they can make enough money in the summer, they can shut down in the winter and carry out renovations and maintenance work and so on. So there are a lot of restaurants closed down. Unfortunately, it's quite sad to see. I think in the winter a lot of people tend to go to Tenerife, you know, the Canary Islands, and they're of course further south, so they get the hotter weather. Normally at Christmas, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, Fuerteventura, that's normally in the 20s. But this week, this area has been hotter than Tenerife. So this area has been hotter than Tenerife here. So look at this. See, this Chiringuito's closed down. Look. Let's see what the view's like out here. Hey, Cheryl! Mary, Noreen, hello there. How you doing? Look, this restaurant's closed down. This is where they smuggle the hashish in from over here. All the hashish comes in from Morocco. They bring it over in little boats. They even had submarines, the drug dealers. Okay. Oh, look, there's a South Tyre in the sky, everyone, look. Take a postcard of the South Tyre. Thank you, Noreen, for leaving a tip, everyone. Who's left a tip? Thank you so much. All the way from Scotland, and we've got a South Tyre in the sky. Look at that. Of course, the Battle of Tiba just took place up here. Robert the Bruce's hat was taken. See, just over there inland, there's a place called Tiba, and that's where Robert the Bruce's hat was taken to. If you watch a movie called The Outlaw King, has anyone seen The Outlaw King? About one of Scotland's greatest warrior kings, Robert the Bruce. One of his right-hand man is the Black Douglas. If you have not seen The Outlaw King, I can highly recommend it. And look out for a character called the Black Douglas, because when Robert the Bruce dies, he was given permission to take his heart to the Holy Land. And this is when Spain was ruled by the Muslims, you know. Spain was ruled by the Muslims on 2 occasions, between the 8th and the 15th century. And in the 14th century, on the way to the Holy Land, the Scottish Knights got involved in a fight with the Christians against the Muslims in Spain, in Malaga, in the village of Tiba. And the Christians were getting beat. So in their desperation, they flung Robert the Bruce's hat into the middle of the battle for inspiration. It didn't work. They all got killed almost. A couple survived. And his hat was brought back to Scotland. But every year in August, there is a big village. There is a big parade through the village of Tiba. Bagpipers and so on. There is a memorial to the Black Douglas and the Scottish Knights. So there is a lot of Scottish connections between Spain and Scotland. And also, just down here, the Battle of Funcarola. In fact, Joanna, I think I mentioned it the other day there, the Polish were involved, and the Scots were involved in a fight here. The Battle of Funcarola. I'll tell you about that in a little minute. There's people fishing down the coast as well. There's little sardine boats go out here. The white cross on the blue sky, yay! You see the saltire? See? I'll get past this lamppost. It's quite hard. I've got dark sunglasses on. It's quite hard for me to see the screen with the sun. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard for me to see it, you see. So you've got the saltire. I reckon it's chemtrails. That's like, see if anyone talks about chemtrails, that's when you move away. You're just like that. Oh yeah, start talking about chemtrails. See you later, pal. I like a conspiracy theory, but give me a good conspiracy theory, you know. I'm not into chemtrails. Hello, buddy. It's a chiringuito, see it? Chiringuito. As I say, they're mostly owned by the local authorities. This was mobbed earlier on when I came along here. It was heaving. I think a lot of the Spanish were away for lunch. They usually go for lunch about 2, 2:30, 3, till about 5, 6 o'clock or something like that, you know. So it's quite... this was heaving earlier on. This was mobbed. So like no cyclists along here, see? Cyclists banned. What do they do? They just don't pay attention to any law. It's like being back in Edinburgh. Cyclists everywhere, doing your nutting. Look, big sign, no cyclists. Look, no cyclists. I'm going to get my butt kicked one of these days, aren't I? Sometimes I'm too loud. You see the guys fishing. I used to fish for my tea as well. I used to fish for my tea. When I was living in my camper van, I used to come down here and fish for my tea. And there's the ancient castle up there. Some of you were on the tour earlier. So there's the Moorish castle. Oh, I got called an idiot. I got called a lunatic earlier on as well. I was singing a song. Who's going to police that bridge exactly? No, it's not the Alhambra, but it is a Moorish castle, Tricia. I might actually go to Granada. That's the last place the Muslims held out. Was the... I've left my blinking thing in the house. Way, man. Yeah, this is the castle, Solihull. I got called a weirdo live on tour. Yeah, in Spain as well, by the way, they have different celebrations here for New Year. On New Year, for example, right, do you know what they do on New Year? It's one of the most important celebrations. See the guy fishing? Yeah, New Year's Eve is one of the most important celebrations in Spain, actually. Let's try and get that. Look, it is always a family time. Family and friends always get together, and what they do is they eat 12 grapes. Has anyone heard of the 12 grapes tradition? Basically, what they do is they walk in backwards into the sea. Well, the proper way to do it is you're supposed to walk into the sea backwards, right? And when the clock strikes midnight, for each chime of the 12 chimes, you eat a grape. And I thought it was for the months that went past. You know, like in Scotland, we sing Auld Lang Syne, and that means old long since. And that means when you take a minute to reflect upon the year, the friends that you've missed or possibly lost, you haven't seen for a while and so on. But in Spain, it's different. It's for the year ahead. So each grape you take on the stroke of midnight it's a way to look ahead to the new year. So you can make a toast or make a wish, or you can kiss somebody, and you can make a wish for somebody else who's with your party and so on like that. So yeah, so New Year's Eve, I might actually do a tour on New Year's Eve, to be fair. But I'm just trying to find out where it's going to be around about here. So yeah, the 12 grapes, I'm assuming I'm assuming next week the price of grapes will go up through the roof because all the fruit, everyone will want to buy grapes for midnight. So I think on Monday I'll need to preempt it and go and get 12 grapes. It might be better to save those grapes and make wine and drink that walking aye, and drink that. It'd probably be a better laugh, right enough. Look at that house just spoke. I've just seen that house through there. The house. Bet that's nice through there. Look at that. Privacy behind the wall as well. Yeah, this was mobbed earlier on when I came along here. So I'm quite glad it's quite peaceful now. As I say, it was heaving. Postcard for you. Barbie's a McDonald. You can't see her surname, Trisha, but Barbie's a McDonald. And we all know what the McDonalds are like. The McDonalds are one of the craziest Scottish clans ever. Caused a lot of trouble, the McDonalds did, you know. That's why a lot of them left Scotland. They were too wild. We had to kick them out to Canada. I'm only kidding. We've got about 5 million Canadians claim Scottish heritage and about 25 million Americans as well, as we all know. So it's quite good. Sorry for missing the question. Have I been to Marbella? No, I've not been down. Up until this week, the weather was crap. And I damaged my neck. I had a really sore neck as well. I don't know if it was my TV or my pillow. So it's only just the last 2 days my neck's been okay. So yes, I will go down to Marbella. The problem is there's no train. The train station ends here. The trains don't go any further down in the Fungirola. You've got to get a bus or a taxi. And the buses are a nightmare here. And the taxis are expensive. Not as expensive as the UK. But look at this, everyone. So we've got all the public barbecue areas, look. There's people using them now. Look at this. So there's people down using the fishing boats. You bring your own charcoal down. You make a little barbecue area. You grill your fish or your meat, you know. Quite handy, aren't they? So the public ones, anyone can come down and use them. Isn't that fabulous? So obviously, thank you, Agatha. It's a lot quieter than what it was, Suzanne, isn't it? This was really busy earlier on. Really busy. Let's go right down to the front, see if we can catch the sound of the waves. How's everyone doing? Has everyone got family coming over? Has anyone had their Christmas dinner yet? It's quite, what time is it here? 20 past 3. 20 past 3 here. Look at this. Oh. This is the joys of, thank you Agatha very much. This is the joys of Heygo, isn't it? It's like you're here, isn't it? Walking down to the beach. That's what I'm saying, because of all the lessons I've learned in the last 2 years about people stuck in the house and all that, you know. You don't know anyone's situation. So that's why I don't mind people if they want to have a chat, you know. I never pull up anyone for having a chat. $9:20. You must have been up early, Suzanne. You had a lovely Christmas lunch today. Barbie has got the lasagna in the oven. It's one of our Christmas traditions. We do turkey, but lasagna is the popular dish. The dogs and I have had cheese and crackers. Your dogs are well spoiled, Suzanne. 12:50 AM. Wow. Are you on your own, Cheryl, today? Your husband, your daughters and husband's away for Crimbo, and your son's away, but live alone, so no difference. I know, I had some sausages. The dog's been up since 4:30. Neil doesn't celebrate, so a boring day. I don't do Christmas too much, to be honest, you know. So I liked it when my son was young, you know, but can you see that? I'm struggling to see here. Can you hear the sound of the waves? Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to spoil the peace and quiet. Hopefully. But if it's anything like this morning, YouTube will let me down. So some of you might have heard this song, don't spoil it. This is one of my favourite songs. And you all need to join in, okay? If it gets going. YouTube's been playing up today. Karen! YouTube's not working very well today. It's a pain in the butt. The castle up there. Ah, YouTube's not working. Come on. How annoying, isn't it? The YouTube has never, ever, ever, ever not worked for me. And yet here we are today, twice now, and YouTube is not working. Nothing is coming up at all. A pain, man. Technology. Nothing at all. Just absolutely nothing. And I've got full signal. This is what's stressing me out. I've got full signal. And nothing is coming on. I'm going to crash my phone and see if that works. It's just annoying, man. I'm sorry for moaning to everyone, but it's, you know what I mean? Why does YouTube not work? I've got 5G. Some people haven't heard this song before, Cheryl, you know. This could change their lives. Okay, while we're doing this, I'll tell you about Christmas trees and decorations, okay? So in the Costa del Sol, as I mentioned earlier on this morning, the Christmas trees only just became popular. In fact, well, the classic Dickensian, you know how people think about Christmas trees and all this, the Charles Dickens type image of Christmas, you know? And that's only in the last 30 years. When I lived here in 2007, there was no Christmas trees and things like that. But in the last 30 years, more so the last 20 years, because of all the influence with the Americans and the British influences, enter sim for Vodafone. Well, I'm having no luck today, everyone. There goes that idea, because I can't switch off my other phone. Ah, well, we're getting no music today, everyone. How lucky is that a good thing or a bad thing? Gee whiz, man. YouTube. How annoying. Oh, a pain in the butt, man. In fact, 1 second, I'm just going to I'm going to go to this area here. I'm determined to do this, you know. Look at all the families gathered by, the pigeons are here, try to get food as well. I'm getting sand in my shoes. Are Christmas crackers a thing? To be honest, I haven't seen them. I've never spent Christmas here. I've lived here twice and I've never been here at Christmas. Hola, this is the first time I've been here at Christmas. Christmas Eve is the main celebration, and then January the 6th. The Spanish have 2 Christmases because they are greedy, you know. They celebrate Christmas. The main Christmas is the Epiphany, the 3 Kings Day. That's when the kids get most of their presents, you see. Let's go here and see if I can get any further forward. I'll need to take my shoes off after the tour. Fully sand. Although we'll have a look at the Rome ruins in a minute. So bear with me 1 second, everyone. I'm just going to try and get my other PIN number, okay? Sorry about that, everyone. Are you still there? Sorry about that, everyone. I'm just trying to... will I do another Robert Burns tour? Yes. Once I get back to Edinburgh, I can start putting on my Scottish tours. I could do Scottish tours, you know. Oh, right, here we go. That's not the song I wanted to play. Anyway, in Spanish, this is Spanish for Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. That means Happy Christmas.
Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Ah. Why is technology so much like this?
Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Look at all the Roman nuns. I think they're Roman, look. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Adiós. Feliz Navidad. Hello to Danny.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad.
It gets better, by the way. Wait till you hear the next song.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz
Join in, everyone.
Feliz
Hope you're singing along now.
Prospero año y felicidad.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Prospero año y felicidad.
Oh, wish you a Merry Christmas.
I wanna wish you a
Merry Christmas.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas
From the bottom of my heart.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom
Of my heart. Feliz Navidad. I hope you're all singing. Let's see if any of the camper vans are rocking. I know, did you see that, Jessica? Yeah, they basically just drive. What are you doing? Wow. They just drive where they like in Spain. Oh! Man, I can't see everyone. No, it is. 1 second, everyone, I just can't see. I'm trying to do 3 things at once. 4 things at once. There we go. Cheryl, your favourite song?
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky dinky toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Go on, sing along, Cheryl!
Something Santa Claus will mind to you.
Woohoo, woohoo!
He won't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door, that's the easy thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs.
Lexi!
Oh,
Sing along!
and what surprise when I opened up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want
A hippopotamus for Christmas.
Only
A hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or no Rossies. I only want hippopotamuses.
And hippopotamuses like me too.
Woohoo! Sing along, everyone.
Mom says the hippo would eat me up and then. Teacher says the hippo is a vegetarian. There's lots of room for him in our Chicago garage. I feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I opened up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want
A hippopotamus for Christmas.
only
A hippopotamus will do. No crocodile, no rhinoceros. I only want hippopotamuses.
And hippopotamuses like me too.
Oh, fun! I don't know if this is fun. The last time I had this much fun, I had my trousers off.
Pero Marius sabe que su mujer se pondrá triste. Se sentirá decepcionada y ya la visual.
I have to watch what I'm saying. Right, I'm going to put on I'm actually knackered myself now. I'm going to put on one of my favourite songs, okay? I'm knackered. Hope you appreciate what I'm doing and all the strange looks I'm getting. I've already been called a weirdo. What's that in here? Ah, here we go.
There was
Sing along, everyone. Sing on.
and the drunk tank, and all that said to me, don't say another one. And then we sang a song, the rare old mountains, yeah. I turned my face away and dreamed about
Sing along, everyone.
got on the walkie walk, came in at 10 to 1. I've got a feeling this year's for making you so happy Christmas. I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true.
There we go.
They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold, but the windows right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on the cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You're handsome,
You're pretty.
Queen of New York City, when the band finished playing, they held up the mall.
turned out to a swinging, oh, don't play my singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced through the night. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk,
You're an old slut and juggler, there on the thread and a dripping that bud.
you scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, you're outside, they got it all on. The boys of the NYPD choir still singing Galway Bay, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
Could
Could be someone.
Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you.
I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make
It all alone.
about my dreams around.
Thank you, Cheryl.
The boys of the NYPD choir still singing Galway Bay,
And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. Beautiful skies, isn't it? It's quite cloudy today. Thank you, Katie. Oh, what happened to it? Is that over? That was an abrupt ending, wasn't it?
tiene que celebrarse como
Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, calm down. Okay, what about this one? Favourite song? Yeah, I've got two. Fairy Tale of New York and Power of Love as well is quite good. What's happening here on the radio, man? Ah, YouTube's gone. I'm not having much luck with YouTube today, everyone. Technology is letting us down. Hang on. Whoa, that was a close one there. Did you see the gimbal going there? Whoa, I just caught that. No more. The gimbal was about to have gone. One second. This poor guy. What the? Poor Chris Rea. He's been driving home for Christmas since 1986. He's still not found his way home. Home for Christmas.
Oh, I can't wait to see your faces. Driving home for Christmas, yeah.
1986, Chris, come on.
Moving down that line. And it's been so long,
50 years.
but I will be there. Sing this song to pass.
Oh. Ah, well, there we go. Just start again then. It's because I've only got 2 hands, I need 4. I need 4 hands.
Oh, I got red lights all around.
There we go. That's more like that.
But soon there'll be a freeway. Get my feet on holy ground.
Oh, you.
Though you can't hear me when I get through, I'm feeling healing. I'm driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas.
With 1,000 memories.
I take a look at the driver next to me.
He's just the same.
He's just the same. Just the same.
I'm taking you down for a postcard, by the way. I am going this way for a reason. I am not just doing this to look at a twat, by the way.
Oh, I got red lights all around. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. Get my feet on holy ground. So I say,
Oh, away you go. Oh well, that was Chris Rea. 1986, and he's still not found his way home for Christmas. I mean, how long's the guy going to keep on driving for before he gives up? Is he still alive? Is Chris Rea still alive? I don't know. I'm just trying to take you down for a nice postcard shot of this bridge here. This is where I used to park up here in my camper van, actually, just down here. Yeah, not having much luck with YouTube today. To be honest, I need 4 hands. I need a wonderful assistant. Or a glamorous assistant, one of the two. As long as I've got a hand. I don't have to be glamorous at all, actually. Chris Rea. I knew his sister Gonna. I was going to tell some adult jokes, but I don't think... I'm not sure if there's children watching, so I better not do any adult jokes, you know, because I might get myself into trouble. Not for the first time, of course. Oh, here we go. Right, hang on, I'm just going to try and get a postcard here of this bridge in the castle, look. Parque de Castillo. So I'm going to do a tour of that castle next week, everyone. I'll put it up today. It's going to be called Under the Boardwalk, just, I think. Or I might put it up as a castle tour, actually. Any children? The last time I started telling adult stuff, Mike, you know Mike, the tour guide from Edinburgh, now he knows that I do adult content tours, and he came on one of my tours, and it was I think it was in St Andrews, and of course I've started giving it all my adult stuff and all that, and then he told me his son was watching. I was like, your son is watching, Mike, you could have told me. You know what my language is like. No, my tours are not suitable really for children too much, you know. I do try and put a disclaimer upon them right enough, but so I'm just going to take you here for a postcard, everyone. I'm just going to stop for a wee second, if you give me a momento, just to try and get a postcard lined up here of this bridge. I quite like this bridge. It's just a pedestrian bridge, but I do quite like it. Francis T. You've got hands over the cat's ears. 14 degrees, is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? Is that Fahrenheit, Suzanne? What's going on with this now? Quite annoying. Let's see if it plays. My last song. I just want to get my last song on. This is my. I'm not sure which is my favourite song, this one or if it comes on. Might not come on actually. Having no much luck today, everyone. -10, is it? Wow. -10. Well, I'll tell you, everyone, I am not having much luck today. The thing stopped working. My YouTube stopped working, everyone. I can't get my bloody songs on for some reason. It's the second time. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on my tour today. It wasn't really much of a tour, it was just a general chit-chat to make sure everybody's okay. So I hope everybody has a nice Christmas. What's left of it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the time you get to spend with your family. Sometimes it's precious. You don't know until they're gone. You know, so enjoy your day, everyone. Thank you for all your support over the last year, 2 years. Some people have been supporting me. So thank you very much for all that. It's much appreciated. I hope at some point you can come back on my tours. And take care, everyone. And thank you so much.